Well, I feel privileged to be on stage with all three of you. You are consistently in our top group of agents at RE/MAX. We're very proud to have you on our team. And with all of the footage that we have, and we've just seen a snapshot today, it is no surprise that, man, do you do your homework. You don't take anything for granted. And Kevin, you've said, you know what? You only get one chance at making that first great impression. And you know, you're experienced, excellent agents, and you just know how to go in there, and it's all about developing that relationship, and you do it so well. I mean, it just oozes out of you with sharing your information with us already. I would love to, and you've also shared that with your confidence and your experience that it's okay to walk away. And so for that, I would like to ask you if you could share with us, what's your conversion rate in your marketplace?
Well, as far as I'm concerned with my business, I think that when we see everything up here, you know, everyone does it differently but the same. I think that for me in my marketplace, I would probably think I get about 80% of most of the homes I go into and the listings I get. And there's a bunch of reasons for that. I think preparation is really big, and understanding your marketplace is really big, and certainly getting up the bat as often as Sandy would, and certainly my numbers are not the same there, so I would probably think I go on about 3 to 4 listing appointments a week, and carry anywhere from 15 to 25 listings at any given time. So, and in saying that, what we find is in my business that we sell fairly quickly. Our average days in the market where I'm in Port Credit, the South Mississauga area, is a little under 30 days. So it's always a struggle to keep the inventory up. So we're constantly doing things to create leads to get us an opportunity, and I have really great agents I compete with.
What is that one thing that you want to put out there working with sellers? What's that aha for them?
First of all, as far as a listing, we were brought in here. Well, first and foremost, I want to say thank you. Thanks, Christine and Dave, and for giving me the opportunity to come up and share. It's been a real rush, and love giving back. I think that's a big part of it, and meeting the panel last night, and so thanks. It was great.
Welcome. Our pleasure.
You know, one of the things that I got from this, I guess, is passion. You know, I asked Dave Brown yesterday, I said, give me the 1 or 2 things, 3 things that you get in life from what you do, because he sees agents at all levels, you know, at a very high-end, middle, and people that struggle in our business from day to day. And I asked him, what is it? You know, and I think for me, it's the rational part. We have all this knowledge that we come and learn and read, but I find it's the rational part, the things that we have it, but you know, it's in our drawer and our desk is smart, but we're not out there making any changes and differences in the world. And Dave said the first and foremost was integrity, second was passion, and he really honored the fact that, that they do it year in and year out, that the successful agents, business people are doing it on a regular basis. And over time, and so what I'd like to add to that is inspiration. I think that we need to be inspired in our lives on a daily basis. So when we look at the selling side and listing presentation, I chose to be a listing agent, you know, in my 3 years into the business, and I chose to leverage what I do, so I have more time doing what I think I do best. So. And so in saying that, when I was listening to Patricia at TD Bank, there was some real rich nuggets there. Yeah. And I wrote a few down, and I thought I would share this. Is this okay?
Absolutely.
So, and this is how it relates back to my life here. When she told the story about her son and the $8,000, and there was no credibility at the mom's level, so she had to go out, and she sent an email to everyone, and in response got something back. So when I looked at that, I went mentoring. I think that everyone in their careers, in their lives, should have people in their lives that they mentor with. And I know when I first started the RE/MAX Hallmark, Kenny McLaughlin, Deborah Bain, Kent Shepard, you know, they were influences in my life. And I don't see them on a regular basis as much anymore because our lives gone on, but they made a difference for me. And so that attached to some other people and friends in my life that were in the business made a huge difference for me. And it made me accountable. So that would be a big part of that. So when I listen to that, I go, definitely she has this mentoring and she sends it out there and she gets it back and it makes a difference in her life and her son's life. The other thing I thought was interesting was she was talking about what's going on out in the world. And I made some notes there around fear. And fear to me is just ignorance. I think in generally it's behavioral and we get afraid of doing something and we choose not to do it because of that. So I think we need to be responsible around how it shows up in our lives and at the same time, get smart around it. And so I got that. And so when I think commissions and I think value proposition. So in the ignorance in the world, when I'm sitting at someone's table and they're talking about MLS systems and discount commissions and the economy's going south, it's our responsibility to choose the language we use to make sure that we're coaching them and being in their lives and helping them with the choices and decisions they make. And the other note I made was diversification. And I think, to me, that's been a big thing. And the other part was she talking about being thrown a curveball in your life. So I just want to share a couple of things if I could. In 2009, I was diagnosed with throat cancer. And at that time, I had about six or seven people in my business. I got out of the business and got at home and got well, and it took me almost a year to do that, and I had my best year ever. You gotta love that, huh? And I guess to me, I don't always have an opportunity to share that with people, and I share it because you can't do it alone. You need to have people in your life, whether it's your spouse or a few friends. If you chose to turn around and build a team, for me, my big why is to make other dreams come true, to leverage and to help other people learn. And to me, it's not about selling houses. I know how to do that, and I would think anyone on this panel and mostly in this room know how to sell real estate. So you have to make some choices there. So I think you get it on. There's great opportunities for us all.
It's amazing. Thank you.